Tuesday.
Happy Toe Talk Tuesday. I love that we both are like, yay, it's
Here we
Toe Talk Tuesday.
are.
Oh my goodness. Christina, we were talking about patterns that we see, and one of the patterns that show us up a lot is that you hurt yourself, right? You hit your toe, and then you're like, oh, what does that mean? Why did I do that? And it's totally natural, totally normal. And yet you and I both spend a lot of time massaging our toes
Mhm.
when there isn't a problem to be solved,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And so we were talking about how that's almost like this sort of it's the idea of preventative medicine, right? Like taking care
Mhm.
of yourself, the somatic work, um the body awareness, doing those things to connect and for no other reason than just to connect with yourself, right? Not because you're actually trying to heal yourself.
I think this is so important because especially in the healing community, it's like I call it the healing bandwagon, where you're just like you're constantly trying to heal yourself and da 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 da. But it's the easiest thing in the world to just when you are sitting reading at your computer in a Zoom meeting, watching TV, um, to just give some love and attention to your toes with no other purpose than to just show appreciation. Can you imagine what our body would do if instead of thinking of all the things that are wrong or flawed or not working or we don't like, if we just focused in love and awareness? And I know that this is something that's starting to really trend and take off in a bigger way. It's always been, but people are really wanting to do that more. But you know what we forget a lot? Forget our feet and our toes.
Yeah, and as you're talking, you know what else we forget? We also forget that if we're doing this preventative medicine or preventative care, we might not see a problem,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's why we do these preventative things. So often, like I know I catch myself going like, um, you know, not patting myself on the back for all the days that I'm not injured. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier and we've been conditioned to be like when there's something wrong, I'm going to go fix it. But if you're actually doing this preventative stuff and you're staying healthy or your feet feel good, um, it's because of the care that you're taking, right? But
Yeah.
it's like if there isn't a problem, we don't notice it. And so I think that that's what's coming to me too. It's like now I'm actually massaging my toes as we're talking because
Yeah.
right.
Me
And so
too. And
it's
you
like,
can't
oh,
even
like I'm
tell.
just
You
massaging.
cannot.
Yeah, we cannot sit and not massage our toes. But as I'm massaging them, I'm like, oh yeah, like I have no idea what the ripple effects of me massaging you right now are, and I might not even see them because the ripple effect might be that like you stay healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing that's coming up as we discuss this is also um, one of the most disillusioning things that ever happened to me in my entire life was living a life of prevention, eating healthy, uh, very low unhealthy behaviors, working out, taking care of myself and doing all these preventative things. And then honestly, menopause came on. And everything I had been trying to avoid was suddenly there. And I realized I did all of those things not because I loved my body, not because it was necessarily good for me, although that was a big part of it, but there was this expectation, this thing that I wanted, which was not experiencing anything discomfort that made my body uncomfortable or anything like that. So that taught me something really vital that I'm learning to embody more and more. And it's been a process, and that is simply for it. no expectation. I don't expect this to do anything except be right here in this present moment, connected in with my body and experiencing a pleasurable sensation because blood flows coming into my toes. I'm connected in with my body.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you're saying that, it makes me think of it too, right? Because preventative means we're trying to prevent something. So in like the language of neuroscience and brain work, right? Your brain doesn't know the difference between away and toward energy, but your
Mm.
energy does. So if you're saying, I'm trying to prevent something, you're actually not moving towards health, you're moving away from unhealthy.
Oh, it's like
And that's
running away from pain is much more likely than running towards pleasure.
exactly, yeah, that's what I'm hearing in what you're sharing, right? That you were doing all these preventative things so that you wouldn't have these experiences.
So where's my focus?
Right.
On not having them.
Yeah.
Yeah, where our focus goes, that's where the energy flows.
Yep.
So learning that in this midpoint of my life. So that's really changed up the way that I do give some recognition and some love to my toes. It's not for a purpose, except the present moment of connectedness.
I love that. I love connecting with you, my friend.
Me too. So thank you. And if this resonated, just sit down for 1 minute and just massage your toes. No expectation, just connection.
I love that. Happy Toe
Thank
Talk
you.
Tuesday, everyone.
Happy Toe Talk Tuesday.